差不多1点半。你的只是写 Gatsby 没放名字的。
Thank you. Same to you.
Mm. Mm.
I see some cost 可能是 POS cost、CRM cost、QR ordering cost、payment cost。
等下我会在这个就问他说，
这个话就是
哪个也是他的 focus 啦。
有些
我们从哪里开始？对。哦，谢谢。
Hello.
Hello, hi Bonnie.
Hello, Bonnie.
Can you
How
see
you
it?
guys? Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Wow, thank you for taking time to meet us. In this room, I have myself, which is Irene, my colleague Lawrence, and then we have Grace here in the room. Yeah, so
Okay.
Grace was the one who sent you the email, and
Thank you.
I'm so happy to see you reading the email after 1 year, right? 2021, huh?
Has it been 1 year
Yeah.
that you first sent me the email?
Yeah, that's why I texted you and said, finally, we get to meet you. So happy. Yeah. So yeah, great that we finally get to see you. Yeah. So thanks for taking time to find out more about us. I will give you an introduction of the company first, and then very quickly we will also have a recap of all your challenges that you indicated that you face in the questionnaire. Then we see which part is more not urgent, but all are urgent lah. But it's just that which part do you want us to focus the presentation on first before we move on to the other section lah, right?
Sure.
Did you manage to watch the Green Dot video, Bonnie?
To finish it, it's very long.
Finish, right? Yeah, very long. It's okay. So we also haven't cut the video. It was only completed about last week. So yeah, it's so coincident. This week we are meeting you. I just sent it to you. But yeah, it's pretty 9 minutes. So I gave you the summary to guide you along. We understand that you are quite different because gas is a counter payment kind of model. It's casual, but you go to counter and make payment, whereas most of your concept people still sit down and then probably they make payment at the counter later on lah, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there are some similarities between you all because as a chain restaurant, you're very different from single outlet people. They can use like multiple solutions and non-integrated also it's okay because it's just 1 or 2 outlets. But as chain restaurants, you talk about scalability. You cannot have so many things all this integrated. Solutions this integrated means operations, finance, marketing, their sales, they're all disintegrated as well. So it makes scaling very difficult and it makes costs very high, lah, right? Right. So okay. So we just want to assure you that, we have served more than 1,000 F&B restaurants, but a lot of times you don't see us out there because we are a B2B solution provider, meaning all these brands that you see, Chateraise, 18 Chef, Long Beach, Katrina, we also serve Suki Group, K Group, all this, some of them are listed companies, right? We don't enforce that they have to use our URL. Like, for example, now you're on something order.me, but yeah, so which is why you don't really see us out there, because all the people that we their URL. So yeah, so right, okay. So these are some of the brands that we serve, from fast casual to full service, to kiosk model, single outlet, chain outlets. We have served them all. And the reason why we are telling you this is to let you know that, we are here to shorten your learning curve. We have served a lot, various types of concept. So therefore, your digital transformation journey could be, shorter with us, right? And yeah, you probably would have embarked on some form of digital transformation yourself, and which is why these are some of the challenges that you all face, right? And so we also want to share with you why these people, some of them are from competitors as well, like Otto, Tab Square, all these brands, but why do they eventually switch to Gets? So we also want to share with you, as we talk about our values, we also want to show you quantifiable results, real results of all these chain restaurants, to let you know that you're in good hands. And okay, so this is a quick recap of some of the challenges that you indicated on the questionnaire in terms of online. Of course, everyone wants to drive more pickup delivery sales. I think especially is it true that creative is more online driven?
Not really.
Not really, still more in-store driven. But
Yeah.
online is something that you all want to build, just not all your focus. Focus still on in-store.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Because I see on your website, right, like the moment we land, there will be a pop-up, and then no matter which website I go, right, it will bring me to the Island Wide Pickup Delivery. So, and I saw some articles about your creating the meal subscription prep box and all this. Also, it's quite cool that, we are really happy to meet founders like you all who embrace technology. I even see this in your mission or vision. So, like, wow, embrace technology. This is our greatest challenge, because a lot of the, more old school F&B, right, they still believe in manpower. Yes, we know, of course, like, having more manpower is good, but it comes to a point whereby it's a luxury already. It's hard to even get people to work. And we do serve some F&B chain restaurants. They literally only have one person running the whole floor. The manager is the one taking order, collecting payment, clear table, serve the food. And when we go there to dine, he said, 我1个月没有休息了. I believe this is what the operations are facing. Everybody is complaining, not enough rest. And even if we have additional manpower, that person could probably be redeployed to another outlet so that somebody in the outlet can go on leave, right? So manpower challenge. So would you like us to focus more on in-store first or delivery first? Online or in-store?
Actually, we maybe just share with you a little bit more. Today we use two different systems, one POS system, one ordering system. The challenge always is that the two systems don't always talk to each other very well.
Correct.
And also you have to update two different sets of systems, which is a waste of time. Plus all the delivery systems that we also need to update. So at the end of the day, I think we spend a lot of time doing logistics, so I think the F&B industry in Singapore is really fragmented when it comes to systems. And we just need to find a way to streamline it a little bit more. So that's our objective. And then we want to I just want to understand how your system can help us streamline our processes.
Got it. Understand. So in fact, we serve a lot of chain restaurants, right? This is always the number one problem that you all face. Collins was the same situation as well. 18 Chef was the same. In fact, they are using some of the vendors you're using earlier on. Online, they were using Otto and Tab Square. In store, are you using Tab Square?
Yes.
Oh, in-store Tap Square. Okay, then same situation as 18 Chef. So what happened is that they have 11 outlets. They have to upload menu 11 times. So I can understand your pain when you say you have so many things to update, right? And so many systems. And this is just the Tap Square for the in-store, right? And then POS, what are you using at the moment?
Converge.
Oh, I see, Converge. Yeah, so then POS is another set of like menu that you have to upload. So when it comes to order online, you also have to, upload another set, and then your Panda, Deliveroo, Grab lah, right? So there are a lot of things to update, and updating a lot of times means that it's waste of resources as well, time, resources, as well as high human mistake, especially for F&Bs. Things change so quickly. You need to update your menu constantly. You have promotions, Christmas, stuff like that. So you literally need one person just to do this, and all these are waste of resources. This is just the menu part that is not talking to each other, causing a lot of like, all this unproductivity. But on the other side, it's also that you see in terms of customer database, right? Tap Square helps you to collect one set of database. And not sure whether you guys are aware, when customers use the QR to scan and place their order, actually the members doesn't belong to Creative. It doesn't belong to the F&B. It belongs to Tap Square. All the terms and conditions are Tap Square. So it becomes, all your database are being linked to like third party lah. And yeah, so you do not have the PDPA, what do you call, consent, yeah, correct,
consent.
to contact them. So that part is something that, we think that should be addressed. And the other part, which is your online services, right, which is now an Odoo, the database now belongs to Odoo. So it all belongs to your vendor. Yes, they give you access whereby you can also use the database, you can see the database. But the thing is, every single transaction, right, it is also, the consent is given to Odoo, which means to say that when Odoo starts to send EDMs and materials to the customer, they send it to your customer as well, because it's all their members now, right? And they bring them back to Odoo Eats, which is a third-party marketplace, and which opens your customer to competitors, right?
Yeah.
So
what is your arrangement with Chope?
Yeah, so we are very clear. Let me go to this slide, right, so that you can visualize. Now this is us and Chope. What happens is Gets is B2B, Chope is B2C. So as B2B merchant, right, we serve you and only you. All your database will not be shared with Chope. So whether is it in-store we serve you or online we serve you, all the customers are your customers and your members, your platform, your URL. But what is my relationship with Chope is that so you can so when you have an online store with Gets, right, when we build your store for you, it also gives you the access to the breadth. So what happens is that your store will also be listed on Chope platform, and Chope will take care of the depth, which is they always have this like monthly marketing promotion campaign, sponsored promo codes, deals, targeted marketing. So for instance, last month they did like a free Mr. Coconut campaign. As long as they purchase, from our merchants on Chope, no minimum amount, customers can go and collect a free Mr. Coconut. So that campaign was quite well done and drive quite a bit of sales for our merchants. Then later on, they have this like World Cup. So they sponsor like $10. They create TikTok videos. They select some of our merchants, create some TikTok videos, and they sponsor $10 off the delivery. This month, December, and next month, they are also sponsoring $10 off for delivery for your merchants lah. And if let's say you are joining us on in-store as well, Chope is also having promotions, in-store campaigns, like promo codes, like a $5 discount that customer, when they come to Creative Restaurant, they scan the QR and then they can use a $5 promo code. You still get the full amount of the subtotal, the receipt, but the $5 off is sponsored by Chope. So how it helps you all is that actually it also drives digital transformation. You see, there are still customers who don't want to order themselves. They still want the human to order for them. Of course they can, but eventually all F&Bs hope that customers can do it themselves and we can reduce our manpower reliance. So this $5 is going to help people who are still resistant consumer, to motivate them further to try it themselves. And once they try it themselves, they realize how easy it is. And then hopefully in future, yeah, they will do it themselves. So we just want to assure you that your database is not shared with Chope, but rather Chope's database, Chope has about 1.5 million users. They constantly, which we will share with you some visuals later. Let me see. Yeah, so they constantly send out like EDMs to drive people to, and they also do a lot of social media, Telegram, to drive people to purchase from you all. So it's like a one way. So you can tap on their database, but they will not take yours. What's yours remains yours. So whether is it you're gonna like list your company, or like if I mean, I don't think you're going to sell, but I'm just saying that usually F&Bs, either you have people who want to buy the company, or you want to go list it. Usually people also value the asset of the company, and we can say that, oh, we have a lot of brands and we have a lot of outlets, but we know that the physical outlet doesn't belong to the F&Bs, but database is something very powerful. It's F&B's asset to say that we have been in the industry for so long and we have this number of members. So I see that you have CRM software, your rewards program. Tada. We will also share with you how we different. Tada, whether is it Tada, whether is it like Avocado, Candy Bar, Ascentis. I'm sure you have heard of all these names. Some do point system, some do like discount, and they have different mechanics. Even your marketing team probably think of like how to set up all these different mechanics just to promote and get people to sign up. But we all know that to us, we believe that gone are the days whereby CRM can be isolated and a separate system altogether. You can put in so much effort, gold, silver, bronze, whatsoever point system, right? Which is what a lot of F&Bs do. But in the end, nobody tells you that who is going to sign up the member. Most people will tell you that, hey, once you got all these members, you can create all these promotions. But the question is, who is going to sign up? And we know that operations are already very busy. It's so hard to get manpower, let alone people who can sell membership. They're not salespeople. So no matter who you purchase your CRM from, we know that the take-up rate is going to be slow, the adoption. So we believe that we need to integrate CRM inside integral part of critical flow of the F&B, which is in the ordering process, in the payment process. They are automatically being signed up as members already. You can call this members, you can call this wallet. Some people, they like, for example, Jumbo, they have their own like paid membership program that they run for the last probably 20 years, that they cannot just chop like that, even though they know it's not working so well. So we add on one more layer, we call this a wallet. It could be creative as well. Initially, we are not asking you to, take away all your other vendors. Don't get us wrong, we can coexist. Then you test until one point you feel that you are confident enough, you think it makes sense, then you can fully come on board. We are very integrated, yet we are modular, so you can test us module by module. So that's a bit of like quick introduction about us, and then I will go on. Maybe I'll use the slide to guide you, so that to guide myself as well, so that we are clearer as we go on, because we have a lot of modules. If I jump like that, you may get confused very soon. All right, so far okay? Yeah. All right. So, okay, firstly, who is GETS, right? We have been in the industry for about close to 8 years now. We are software as a service solution provider. In fact, if you look at the number of merchants that we serve, we should be the leading software as a service. But, well, a lot of people don't know about us. It's also because if you don't do a bit of research, like I said, right, all these URLs that you see earlier is the F&B's URL. In fact, we were the guys who built McDelivery. That was how we started. But people know McDelivery, but they don't know it's by GETS lah. So that's a little bit of us. We provide the most comprehensive in-store and online solutions. We streamline, we optimize F&B operations from your dine-in, pickup, delivery, QR ordering, and yeah, so because we work with a lot of MNCs and all this like chain restaurants in the past, we work with different stakeholders, from finance to sales, marketing, ops, right? Therefore, all the stakeholders' requirements and requests, right, is well taken care of, and which is why we say we can shorten your learning curve. You are not like we take you to test, try like some other vendors who probably just started out lah. So that's our assurance to you, and we assure you that all the solutions that we build for you belongs to you and only you, no matter who we partner with. In fact, we don't just partner with Chope. Actually, so our investor is all our investors are Ant Financial, which is Alibaba, right? So Ant actually, they invested in multiple countries' payment wallet. For example, in Malaysia, they have Touch and Go. In Korea, they have Kakao Pay. So like in Thailand, they have Line and all these people. So the objective of Ali, right, is to help to build this ecosystem for all the F&Bs by having a store with Gets B2B, right? You also have the breadth, which is, to go across different countries. Like your solutions, your store will be listed on all these other platforms. But we start off in Singapore with Chope first, right? And
so Chope is one of your investors also, is it?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
I see.
But in terms of business, we are separate lah. We are yeah. So, but in terms of financial, yeah, Chope does invest in us. So it is Chope's objective and goal, right, to make sure you do well in both B2B and B2C, which is why it makes us so unique. We don't just provide you with a website and then we leave you on your own. And Chope also does not need to take additional commission when you are listed on their platform, because B2B, they are already, one of the investors, so they are involved as well. And then B2C side, they still remain, we still keep our business very clear. B2C, their goal is to drive consumer usage, active, drive the sales for F&Bs. For B2B, we serve you and only you lah. So there is no additional commission if they were to list you there, because either way, it is still like, yeah, we're still together lah, right? So okay, and then now how it gets different. Firstly, we are truly integrated. There are a lot of people who tell you that not getting more, I think in the past they won't, but getting more and more people will start to tell you that we are also integrated. We are also all in one. So now how do you choose? We already evaluated and all the solutions in the market, including a lot of feedback from our merchants. Many people say that they are all in one, but when you look deep, right, it just means that the company sell all the solution. I got QR, I got pickup, I got delivery, but it doesn't mean it's one integrated point of control. It is multiple backend. Even for TapSquare, I think you understand too. Online is one backend, in-store one backend. Like, yeah, they have 11 outlets, 18 chefs, they have to upload 11 times. So it may not really be integrated point of control. The market situation is this. Like, earlier on, if the IT solution company did not cater for all-in-one, it's like building an infrastructure, building a house. So if the foundation did not cater for all-in-one, right? If they were a pure POS company, or if they were a pure online company, now that they want to add modules in, it cannot be done so easily. It will take them very, very long. So for a long period of time, it's going to be two separate backend, and it's not really integrated. As for Gets, right, from when we started 8 years ago, it has already been all in one. So we have already catered for this. Our QR solution is very mature. It didn't appear after COVID. In fact, pre-COVID, way before when we first start on our first year, we already have this QR solution. But at that point of time, most people cannot understand QR, right? So yeah, but we continue to build the product. Therefore, today our QR should be the most mature that you see in the market. Later on, we'll share with you lah. And my second point, which is on strong traffic partnership. So this is one of, if you were to ask our merchants, you will realize that, this is one of the reasons why they follow Gets, because it's our even in the Green Dot video, they say that, we're not just B2B, we are also very strong in terms of B2C traffic partnership, because only when you do well, we do well. In fact, today everybody, we will charge a setup fee, but we prepared that, if Creative is willing to come on board with us, we are not going to charge you any fee, and it's literally pay per use. So we're just charging a transaction fee as low as 1%. So, and that's how we earn. And only when you do well, I do well. So the business model is very honest. There is no like upfront that you have to give me, and then you cannot find a vendor anymore. So therefore, we believe that, these days it's no longer people looking for a vendor whereby I just sell you and I go, but more importantly, you need a partner in this business. So right, that's the second part on strong traffic partnership. The third, which is on customer retention. So then we see the other challenge that people face is that, right, you can join as many people as you want, like Panda, Deliveroo, Grab, Odoo, even TapSquare is coming out and say that, oh, now we also have like a marketplace. But the thing is that, so in marketing, we talk about acquisition and retention. So when people join all these third party marketplace, right? It's all for acquisition purpose. We hope to get more exposed, more people aware of our brand, and then they start trying our brand, and then they will come back. So, but the thing is that even the database doesn't belong to the F&B. So it's always a one-time business. Next time customers to order, then they have to go back to like Grab or Panda all over again. So so acquisition is only one part of the business. But in fact, for F&B, right, it's more retention than acquisition, because as humans, we are, we tend to eat things that we are familiar with. Yeah. So so familiarity is important in the F&B business. But the challenge, what we see is that F&Bs have problem with retention. So they can probably recognize that few familiar faces that always come to the outlet and greet them. But the moment they leave, right, and there are so many options out there, out of sight, out of mind, they may not come back again. So therefore, people sign up CRM solutions like reward system, right, that you have, but it still requires the service crew to go and, push. The marketing can spend a lot of time configuring, designing, but operations people come and go. Even if you get one or two good ones, they come and go. And then the next batch will forget about this reward system altogether. So no matter which vendor you choose, it yields like very little result. So therefore, we are very strong in customer retention, because no matter, we see the importance, no matter in-store or online we serve you, we make sure that during the ordering process, customer will automatically be converted to become your member. It could be member, it could be a wallet, depends on how you want to call it. And if the customer do not come back, system look across in-store and online. If the customer never come back in-store, never come back online within the next 30 days, how many days you can set lah? But by default, we set 30 days. It will automatically trigger an SMS to be sent to the customer to say that, hey, your 5%, your 10% reward, or your free item from Creative is expiring soon. Would you like to redeem? If yes, go to this URL. And this URL could be, Creative's URL. Or if you want to drive in-store sales, it could also drive back to in-store and not online. If you have some brands that, you want to push, maybe it's a new brand, you need more awareness, then we can push to that particular brand. So not just the system is integrated, across different brands, it is also integrated. Your CRM solution, a lot of them is just, like for this particular brand. Yeah, but this is across all the brands. It can, study whether they come back or not. So, chain outlets and for various brands like your, right, the idea is Creative is strong, and within Creative there are surely some new brands and some very mature ones. So how does the mature brands help to drive sales to the newer ones lah, right? So far okay?
Yeah, okay, good.
All right.
I just been mindful of the time because I got half an hour more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I speed up. Right. So, okay. Then this is in a nutshell, all-in-one restaurant management solution. These are what we serve. Firstly, QR ordering, POS, integrated CRM. We have our own payment gateway. It's an F&B centric payment gateway, which means to say I'm not using PayPal, I'm not using Stripe. It's our own payment gateway. In fact, before Get even started, we started off as a payment gateway. So that's our first business. And until today, we still retain this business. So which also means, what does it mean for you is that you get the lowest rate and you get the fastest payout. We are quite confident that nobody can beat us in terms of the rate, in terms of the payout time, because there is no third party involved. We are the payment gateway lah. And in terms of online, we have advanced pickup, island-wide delivery. Okay, so yeah, so this is, I'm sure you understand who Chope is, right? Because you are also with them. Their marketing capabilities, and some people may compare and say that, hey, but Auto Eats, so we don't want to, we are very factual, so we show you the numbers. This is Chope's traffic, this is Auto Eats traffic per month lah. They are close to 10 times higher than them, so you don't have to worry that, oh, if you were to change, will you suffer a drop in terms of your sales? In fact, we are very confident you won't, because we often compare, like, the result, which we transfer so many merchants over already, right? So, but in the event that, some people are really afraid, right? We don't require you to remove anyone. You can continue with Auto Eats, just be listed on Auto Eats. But, for all those organic traffic, your website, people come to your website, then they go into your ordering URL or your Facebook button. You can try, changing to the one that gets built for you, which is yours. yeah. And then Chope on the other side works like your Auto Eats, just bring more traffic, throw more campaigns to bring people in to your online store. So I think it should be a win-win. You don't give up the traffic from Auto Eats, just take them as a Panda Grab Deliveroo. Chope is also like a Panda Grab Deliveroo, but the only difference is that your online URL on your website all changes back to, Siam Kitchen Siam Kitchen, creative.com.sg right? Or can be siamkitchen.com.sg. Yeah. So this part I explained earlier. Just basically, you get the best of both worlds. You get the best B2B solution. You get the best B2C outreach. Yeah, by Chope. And so before we go on, we just want to assure you that firstly, there is no change of POS. F&B are so afraid of changing POS. Even, we are a POS provider and we literally give our POS for free. Later on, you can consider, but we don't require you to change POS upfront. And we give for free, right, with a good intent. It wasn't because we want to replace anybody. There's no money to earn as well. It's literally free because we feel that we already do in-store, QR, pickup, delivery. The only thing that completes the equation is that POS. And we believe that POS is going to, become outdated as people start to self-order. But many people are facing challenges with their POS because it's getting old. Every time they have to pay for on-site support, and there are a lot of things that cannot gel because that POS was the roadblock. Later on, if you want to use our POS, we literally give you for free. You just buy your own iPad and then we can roll. But for a start, there is no change of POS. If you're using Converge, you carry on using your Converge.
If we want to change the POS, can you use our existing infrastructure, or you must use iPad? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to use iPad because we work on a cloud-based. We are a cloud-based POS, meaning that no matter where you are, you can update your menu. We can also help you. You can also have access to your sales and download reports and all this thing. The Converge and all this like ePoint, POS, right? They are still the old school one, the very big hardware, proprietary hardware. So it is not cloud-based lah. And also in the event that it breaks down, you have to go back to Converge and all these people. We don't want you to be held hostage by all this hardware. The iPad actually just costs about $500, $499 right now. If you don't need a Pro, you just need a regular iPad, it's about $499. And there are also grants available that we can help you to get lah. By right, the grant was supposed to be used to pay our licensing fee. The government support digital transformation. The licensing fee is paid almost like more than 90% by the government. But we are not using this on you because we just want to, go ahead with you and don't want to bother you with all this, get started, you're going to pay all this amount. So, which means to say, I didn't utilize your grant for this entire project. In the event that you need to change hardware, right, then I will just utilize the grant to help you to purchase those hardware. So there is no cost on your side.
This is a PSG grant.
Yeah, that's the PSG grant. So we are PSG pre-approved. You have one company, right? How many companies do you have?
Many.
Yeah, so great. So we can use that for your hardware. By right, that PSG don't allow hardware purchase lah. But this is by left, what we are doing for you all lah, and the chain restaurants, because changing the hardware, I understand, is very costly. But yet, if you don't change, the outlets are all not depreciating the accounting, disintegrating. No, not disintegrating, but you know what I mean. It's just like getting older. Yeah. So, right. Okay. Then the other point is we are fully in-store and online integrated. Generally, you will see 30% higher sales, 80% cost savings. And this is not a random number that we put in. We will show you how we achieve it and through all the quantifiable results we have achieved for other chain restaurants. Yeah. So, okay, online services, why us? There are so many online providers out there, but why us? Firstly, yeah, this one you can understand, instant traffic and market. In the industry, there's only me and Auto, we are the stronger ones. The rest are literally just building you a website, claim grant, and then it cannot be found already, you're on your own. So there's only me and Auto that will give you, access to traffic and the market. The difference between me and Auto is delivery fees. So not sure whether you're aware, more and more people are aware, although we are integrated to Lalamove, they're integrated to Lalamove, but every single delivery that you are paying, you are actually paying up to 40% higher delivery fees because Auto marks up the delivery fees. So we are integrated to different logistics provider, Lalamove, GoGoX, Grab Express, Milk Run, and we assure you that no matter who we integrate with, we do not mark up the delivery fees. Whatever that they charge, that is the amount. And it's already high enough. We don't want to add on to your cost lah. And this part is more important than the delivery fees, right? Just when you think the delivery fees is so attractive, you can instantly cut 40%. This is more attractive, the third point, which is highest profit margin, dynamic delivery fees. I'll show you what dynamic delivery fees mean. Basically, right, all your solution right now, it's a fixed delivery fee. For example, $5 island-wide, $10 island-wide. No matter the customer stay near, stay far, buy how much. Okay, maybe buy how much y'all can control, like above $80 free delivery. That's about it. But what we are trying to say is that, right, because your third-party logistics charge you by distance, so therefore you cannot be charging a flat delivery fee by distance. You need to consider, firstly, not just the distance, but also the order size. Because otherwise you will end up charging a flat delivery fee, for example, like $5, $10 island-wide. If you charge too low, like $5 cannot be like most people would have charged $10 island-wide by now. If you charge $10, it will be too expensive for the people who are staying near you. And $10 will be too cheap for the people who are staying in Jurong or the other end of Singapore. So it becomes you cannot blanket cover the entire what do you call the island, as well as what if the person stay very near but the person order $20, $25? What if the person stay very near but they order $100? So there are different, what do you call, like combination. Yeah, so therefore this is what we have, and very unique in the industry. Nobody is doing this. Everybody is just giving you $10 flat island-wide and then $80 free delivery. So you will end up suffering a profit margin, a very low profit margin. Let me show you with this illustration. So this is how we work, how our system works. Yeah, so the order amount, right? This is the order amount. This is our payment processing fee. Typically, when you all use PayPal, Stripe is 3.9% plus 50 cents. Ours is 2.5% plus 20 cents. Assuming we charge a support fee of 5%, usually people we charge 7%, but for creative, we work a 3 to 5% tier for you. It could be as low as 3%. Yeah, but I'm just using the highest point to give you the worst case scenario, right? And Lalamove, assuming charges $10.70, we don't mark up. This is Lalamove price. And yeah, so the system will dynamically change. If a customer order little, right, then they pay more delivery fees. As they order more, it becomes cheaper and cheaper. So there is a discount meter on the ordering side, your ordering side, that says that if a customer order like $40 already, right, it will tell them that, hey, do you want to, the discount meter will show you are this far away from free delivery. You are this far away from $5 off from your delivery. So it motivates them to order one more item just to move to the next tier. So we assure you that it's all calculated. No matter how much discount we give the customer, they could even pay $0 delivery fees, right? Your profit margin is guaranteed. So during the onboarding, we get the merchant to just tell us what is the profit margin that you want. Actually, all the mechanics is so complicated for the marketer to even comprehend. So therefore, we work with them. I mean, business, we only talk about P&L, especially restaurants, and your profit margin. So if you tell me that you want a minimum, my boss wants, not you, you are the boss already, right? I'm saying marketers lah. My boss wants 85% profit margin. Then we will make sure we configure this column, the last one, to 85%. Then the rest will dynamically change. And if let's say there is any like deliveries is not $10.70 because the person stay like 8 kilometers, yeah, then it will dynamically change as well. So customers, once they go into your website, they just key in their postal code, it will automatically tell you what is the minimum order, what is the delivery fees, and then the system will kick in lah. So usually people when they see that they move from order to us, right, the delivery fees, this is our delivery fees difference. We charge $12 for 1 kilometer. Although car is already $20 plus GST is $21.40. So the difference is already $9.40. Yeah, so this is a kilometer by kilometer price difference between us and between markup and no markup lah. So this is the savings that you're going to receive. Just when a lot of people think, wow, this is already a lot of savings. Actually, right, this is the real savings when you can dynamically change. When we take some of their data and we plug in, right, we realize that their profit margin could be as low as 40%,
Maybe
60%.
share my screen.
Oh yeah, you can share your screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a quick sharing. Sorry, Bonnie. Yeah, so just a quick sharing.
I stopped sharing.
Some of the merchant we handle. Yeah, so
Mm.
so I'm now sharing my screen. So some of the merchant who there are actually more than 300 plus F&B merchant who switch over, like Holly, Long Beach, 18 Chef who previously used Order. Yeah, so who switch over. Actually, I help them to work out the calculator to show them what is the profit margin before they switch over versus after they switch over. Yeah, okay, so such as a calling lah. So before they switch over, Resi always charge a $5 flat delivery fee, regardless. Usually charge customer $5. Yeah. So if let's say customer order $50 delivery, so order charge 10% commission. So usually you can take out your commission report order charge you. You can see, you will realize every trip the delivery fees charge you always $20 plus one. This is one of the revenue model order will operate $20 plus. So which meaning customer pay $5, we will bear the rest of the delivery fee. So this is kind of the profit margin of a merchant will get from order. Same thing goes to Creative. Actually, I did a quick one for you. So because on currently your order is actually you're charging a flat $5. So $5 flat delivery fee, no minimum orders. So this is your profit margin. So as low as 50 plus percent.
Correct. This $5 is easy for the marketers to comprehend, but it may not be the best for the F&B. And especially, everything is just inflated right now, right? So only when the bosses usually they see the profit margin, then to their horror, every single sale that you make, right, it's a lost business lah. So and this is one key reason when chain restaurants see how much they're losing. One reason why they come about with Gets.
So that's why once those F&B who actually who switch over instantly, the profit margin will see a 20+% immediate increase.
Correct.
So okay. So
okay. Wow, thank you.
Very much.
So far can catch, right?
Yes, understand. So actually, I really wanted to see the system now.
Okay, come. Let's show you the system. Right. I thought you don't want to see the system because you are not new to online.
No, as I want to see this. I find that whenever I work with tech people, everything sounds great in the pitch.
Right.
But the system is always where you get tripped up.
Right. Sure. Come, let's show you the system. And well, you're not the first one using the system, so don't worry. We are 1,000 using. So it's quite mature. Now this is maybe this one is I need to full screen first. Otherwise we get giddy. Okay, so what happens is this the ordering flow. It will customer come in, they just key in their postal code first. It will then route to the nearest outlet. Or alternatively, there are some people, for example, like Long Beach, they don't want to route to nearest outlet because every outlet chef is different. There are some people that just like the Dempsey outlet. They can also select their preferred outlet that they want to deliver from. But I think yours would be no need to select, right? It's just, just route to the nearest outlet. Nearest outlet meaning that your delivery cost is the lowest and also the delivery time is the fastest. So, okay. And then next is, so big order, low delivery fee. So for example, 200 over, customer pay a delivery fee of how much? 20 cents. So maybe I think this person said 250 onwards is free delivery lah. But at, so basically we want to tell you that big order, low delivery fee.
So the higher customer order, the lower he pay.
Correct.
The lower he order, the more he pay.
Correct. Small order, then it will be a higher delivery fee. So it's dynamic. There is a discount meter that tells them, hey, order more, right? And this one is the discount meter that we were talking about. You maximize the customer in a non-irritating manner to maximize your average ticket size. So normally we will see that our merchants, right, when they come on board with us, their AOV is just 50% higher. Even in the Yong Hong video, right, he also mentioned that his sales increased 300% and his AOV is now 50% higher. So, right. And this is the SMS they were talking about. No, sorry, this wasn't the reminder SMS. This is for them to track their order, their receipt and their status of their order. It will automatically be sent to them. And this is the interface of the outlet. What happens is that it's an iPad. It will ring, and so it will ring, and then they just have to click on the order. They can either choose auto accept, or they want to manual accept. Let's say they manual accept. They can either choose to deliver themselves, which I think these days people don't deliver themselves anymore, or it can auto assign a driver for the outlet . Yeah. Whether you want to do bike, do car, or orders above whatever amount.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Small order usually we will go to bike. Bigger order we will also select a car for you.
Correct.
Yeah. So why Gex is so different, because Gex, number one, is a fully we go to technology integration. We integrate to multiple logistic provider for you.
Correct.
Number two, we help you to auto assign drivers, and the most importantly, we have a support team is actually behind. Why Gex is so different, because I have a support team behind to help you to coordinate the drivers as well. Yeah. So number one system will actually help you to assign the driver. And on top of it, our support team will behind to help you to monitor every single of the orders.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let me go to that slide. So this is our support team. Our support team works from morning 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., including weekends, including public holiday. Although a lot of things are automated already, so the system will have a configuration to say that, for example, first 10 minutes, if Lalamove cannot find a driver, move on, next one, Grab Express. 5 minutes cannot find, move on, next one, Milk Run. So we have a lot of logistics provider integrated, and we have a support group inside every single company. So like, for example, Lalamove and us, we have a dedicated support group, and they're constantly talking all the time, which one is on time, which one is going to be late. So we will start to monitor for you and inform the outlet. This is what we call active monitoring, not waiting for you to say it's late, then, oh, let me check and get back to you. They're actively watching every single order. They know that if the driver still don't come, this order is going to be late. So then they will start to do all the calling and coordination behind. So you'll realize that your delivery with us is going to be very smooth, but it doesn't come like that. Yeah, there are actually a lot of people working behind, consistently watching. Yeah. Okay. So these are some of the testimonials. If there is one thing that people comment about us, we collect testimonials, right? We ask them, can you write a few words for us? Out of 10, right? All 10 of them will talk about the support team. That never fails. Yeah, even in the Green Dot video as well. So you can be assured that you're in good hands. Okay. And then this is install. Maybe you want to carry on.
Oh, okay.
Install.
Yeah. So now I'm actually going to install contactless ordering, QR ordering. Yeah. Okay. So why Gex QR ordering is so different from other QR ordering in the industry? Number one, instant traffic to Creative, instantly get new customers, new traffic.
We don't just drive traffic via Chope to online, but that Chope does a lot of reservation and install too. So the campaigns, whatever promo that they give, $5, $10 promo code can also be used in store. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So number two, when actually our merchant use Gex QR ordering, it's optional to change POS. Usually when our merchants they use our Gex QR ordering, they will use some of the outlets to use. They don't need to actually phase one, they will actually use they will onboard maybe let's say pick up delivery first. Phase two, they will actually start maybe 5 or 6 outlets to go for QR ordering first. Yeah, if let's say phase two is very successful, phase three they will start change POS, change onboard rest of the outlets for QR ordering. So actually we don't ask our merchant change everything in the at the same time, especially for multiple brands, chain owners like you.
We are highly integrated, yet we are modular.
So we go for modular. So for the strategy for Creative is you don't need to change your POS in the beginning. but yet you are able to use maybe 5 outlets to test QR ordering. So the main difference will be we help you to automate more process, meaning your ordering process, your upselling process, your payment process, and also your membership process. And also each of your order, your cashier, your outlet managers, you have the ability to fully control every orders. Yeah, they are able to amend the partial refund orders. They don't need to call finance. They don't need to call HQ in the event of any changes, any amendment.
And this is unique to Gets because we are the payment gateway. So what happens in the market is everybody's using Stripe and PayPal lah. So Stripe's job is just to collect payment. Tap Square job is to collect order. But if a customer say that, "Alamak, I ordered wrongly, I want to change," or the kitchen realize it's out of stock, right? You need to refund the entire order, then tell customer order again. That's not going to happen. And if you want to do partial refund, you cannot because they don't have access to PayPal. So somebody in the HQ needs to log into PayPal, find the transaction, calculate the difference, and then refund the customer. Customer receive in like 3 to 5 working days time. Then the other third option would be take out money from the cashier. But all these 3 options are not good in our opinion. So it cannot even happen. Gets being the payment gateway, right? Later on we'll show you how we amend the order. Every outlet manager can do it, and GST service charge all prorated and recalculated. Customer now receive an SMS to say, "Hi Irene, $5.40 has been refunded back to you. This item is out of stock," or change request. So if they were to check their iBanking right now, money is in the bank, and all the reports online, right, it's already reconciled already. So there is no confusion. And payment gateway fees, right, that we charge is not on the entire order anymore because it has been refunded, right? So the fees is now on the balance subtotal, whereas your third part, your Stripe and PayPal not only charges you 3.9% plus 50 cents on the entire transaction, they still charge you 50 cents extra for making a change request and putting up a refund. So which is why we say we are F&B centric payment gateway, whereas all this Stripe and PayPal, they're actually more retail but being used on the F&B. Yeah. So okay, and this is the flow. This is what you want to see.
Yeah, thank you, Irene. Yeah, so yeah, okay, so this is the flow. So every when customer go to restaurant, so customer actually scan QR.
The design you can choose yourself.
We will customize for you for each of the brand.
Correct.
They will actually customize for you with your own flow.
Yeah, you want to do your own design also possible. There are some marketers, they have very high standard they want to do. They can. If not, we can also do it for you, multiple designs lah.
Yeah, and number 2, this is the key difference between Gets and other QR ordering vendor. We do not, number 1, we do not put sign up at the beginning, at the upfront, because this is against customer behavior. Yeah, because before customer start ordering, if we want to ask customer to request for customer to give all the mobile number, the chances of customer give you provide his mobile number is very low. This is actually what happened when I help other chain outlets to migrate the customer data from other system into Gets. We realize that data actually is quite not very high, because customer, before you start ordering, customer actually they don't really want to provide his mobile. They will basically click.
You just want to see menu and eat.
So they will click checkout as a guest. So it will instantly lose the chance of
converting them.
Sign up customer to your members. So browse menu. Another difference why F&B merchant, especially chain outlets, they want to use Gets is also because of upselling. Because with Gets we have we have 11 campaigns of how to build your own menu, DIY menu, different timing. We have a different menu.
For example, there's a lot of marketing features inside. You can do like, buy one get one free, buy one get the second one 50% off. Then you have a lunch menu. So there are a lot of things like that you can configure, which other systems cannot do, which is why we say we are more mature. There are other systems is just mainly listing. You list it and then customer you select yourself. But a lot of Chinese restaurants especially, they don't like people to order themselves, right? It's because they cannot upsell. So when they order themselves, the system is very rigid. They will end up having a lower sales than human come and interact. But Get Solution, every single step, right, there's a lot of features and upselling that can be done. You will realize we will also show you case studies whereby AOV with us, right, is much higher than a human come and upsell themselves. To order them, upsell the customer. So far, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So customer, actually we have all the upselling to help you to push to higher order size. All the modifiers.
Very soon we're going to have one more additional feature, which is it can detect if a customer order food, never order drink. So it will push the drink. If they order drink, but they probably didn't order a side dish, and then it will push the category. So that is one more layer to upsell lah.
So all the modifiers to let customer to choose himself to ensure the accuracy of each order, no communication error.
Correct.
So all the promotional features to help you to increase your average order size.
This one we can work with marketing later on. So to help you increase your AOV.
Before customer actually check out, so promo will actually pop up to tell customer, hey, we have this promotion, to let customer to maximize for the order size. After that, customer will check out and actually automatically convert into a member of Creative. So convert to a member, and also he don't need to do hassle registration. It's automated, get the returning vouchers.
Right. So what happens is that whatever that they fill in, right, is just name, contact number, that's all. And this name and contact number is for their order purpose. And then right before they click checkout, right, there will be a reward that shows that, hey, Creative is giving you like a free item. Would you want this? Or like Creative is giving you 5 to 10%. All this our examples, like you don't need to set so many. And this 5%, 10% can be used across all our brands, all Creative's brands. So if you want, all they need to do is tick the box. If they don't want, then that's also fine. So they can proceed to make payment. There are actually 2 boxes. So what happens is right now you're a Tap Square, right? Actually it's not really correct. It should be opt-in and not opt-out function. Right now on your Tap Square platform, it says, oh, if you don't want to receive, then you tick this box. But it should be the other way based on PDPA. Is if you want to receive, you tick this box. We cannot opt them in. So that will give like Tap Square some PDPA trouble later on. Lucky the members sign up is for Tap Square, not for Creative. I mean, it's good and bad lah. By right, it should be your members. So what happens is we split ours into 2 boxes. One box is even if they do not tick the second box, we can still send them reminders. We can still send them reminders like your 5%, your 10% is expiring soon. Would you like to redeem? Because this is not marketing message. This is just informing you that you have a voucher expiring. But if we want to send marketing materials like, oh, Christmas promo, whatever bundle, right? Then we need them to be full PDPA, members. So they need to tick the second box. So therefore, we see that usually for...
I sort of need to go. Can I just check, how do you all charge?
Oh, okay, can. How do we charge?
I mean, I think it's too much to get into because you have too many modules.
Right, true. If you have another like time slot for us, right, we can run you through the case studies. It should be better. But just to give you an ease of mind, we are not charging an arm and a leg. In fact, for Creative is so attractive that Lawrence asked me, are you sure? I say, this is confidence. So... Because if I don't have confidence, I know I'm not going to make money from the percentage. My product is bad. I set up for nothing, 20 over outlets. So chain restaurants, we are very confident. Firstly, the onboarding fee, right, is by right 1,000 per outlet, including we need to go down for training, setup, but we're charging you 0. Licensing fee, very affordable too. It's only $50 per month, but we are also charging you 0. So the payment fees, this is cheaper that you can check your existing rate, right? We should be lower than your current Tap Square. Do you have any idea how much you are paying?
It's lower, definitely lower. I can't remember, but this is lower.
Okay, can you check, then maybe we can, talk about it in the next session when you have time. You probably give us one more slot, right? And then for in-store, we are charging 1%. For online, we are charging 3 to 5%. Highest is 5, but it's between 3 to 5. Your order is current 10% plus, the 40% markup delivery fees. So that is a lot of savings already. And
So
in-store,
if you give us the POS for free, you basically assume a sales of 100,000, you charge us what? You charge us $1,000 a month.
Not even 1,000. So if I give you the POS for free, POS is manual take order, right? So we do not charge 1% on POS.
Yeah, but as in you charge 1% here.
Yes, correct. On QR, if the customers out of like 100K, 50K users QR ordering, right? Then 1% times 50K. So which is $500, which is cheaper than a part-timer. So we automate like close to 50% of your.
That's a lot of money. $500 a month, a lot of money.
So you see, for example, actually, let's say, for example, 100K worth of 100K, and that I believe it should be higher, but one outlet, let's say, average 100,000. In order to get this 100,000 sales, you probably need 4 or 5 service crew on the ground, or let's say 4, right? So 4 service crew, 1 service crew costs about 2,500. 4 service crew, that's about like 2,500 times.
But I already have Tap Square. I said I know that math. But to charge percentage is very, very high. To give away 1% of sales is very high.
Yeah. So 1%, actually, if I times 1%, right? Let's say even everybody uses, QR ordering, which means there is no need for service crew. But I'm sure there is still a need. It's a transition.
Of course, there's a need. You still need food runner. You still need.
Correct. But I'm saying that we already reduced the manpower count. If I can reduce even 1 manpower count, right? 2,500. Our maximum cost or the maximum damage to you is $1,000. So, but it automates a lot of like the.
No, but I think to do a percentage is very high. Percentage no need to talk already.
How should we put this? Because actually, as your sales is higher, our cost is also higher. This percentage is actually the support and maintenance fee. We can discuss a lower percentage between 0.5 to 1% based on your volume. I'm sure, if we do all your brands, or don't even need all, we are going to give you a very low target that, probably 1 or 2 brands can achieve already, or 1 or 2 outlets can achieve. So you can take this as your rate is 0.5%, which is, if we talk about 50,000 of sales go through QR, which is $250 lah. Yeah, so that's our charging model. And in fact, if you don't just look at the cost savings, you're going to receive a lot of cost savings already. But the upselling, you will see later on. Initially, when we propose percentage, everybody will be a bit, careful because it's not something that they're familiar with, which is why it's important. We need to show you the increase in sales, for all these people across the different chain restaurants. Then you understand why are these people willing to pay percentage more than they are willing to pay a fixed fee. And which is why we say we grow together with you. Only when you do well, I do well. Which is why we are driving a lot of sales to you too. Yeah, so it's a very honest business model. We hope that you can give us a chance to, show you the case studies in the next session when you have more time for us. Yeah.
And then I understand that your payment is upfront.
Payment upfront, yes. Right now it's upfront, but we can also do pay later if you wish to. You want customers to pay later, is it?
Yeah.
After they finish. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
because I know So Yummy uses you guys, right?
Yeah, correct.
And the thing is, you all collect payment upfront.
We have 2 models, pay first, pay later.
So your pay later is available already?
We built both at the same time, but pay later we are refining a little bit more. So it may be available in 1 month's time again. So but most people choose pay first because initially all F&Bs want pay later. Then they realize that pay later they still need to police and see who pay, who never pay. So they rather, since you pay by card, right? They get them to pay upfront. So Yummy also wanted pay later initially, but later on they changed to pay first. So they don't need to, they just serve the food and they don't need to really, watch the customer so closely.
And don't want payment,
Don't want payment now at the moment we don't have. Don't want payment usually even your POS provider is able to do for you. Don't want payment, right? Why we are not doing? Technically, it's not difficult. Don't want payment is even easier for us. But what happens is we realize you can check like Novity POS and all this POS company, right? don't want payment at all, pay at counter. But you will end up with a lot of prank orders. People start sending orders to the kitchen, no need to pay, ma. I pressed wrong. You know, I forgot.
Don't have that issue,
Yeah, yours is no payment right
we
now.
don't allow payment.
Oh, so your payment is at the counter lah, right?
Yeah, because we didn't want the customer to feel like they cannot make a second order.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to worry because most of all the vendors out there use like, you know, Stripe and PayPal, right? So every transaction, you need to key in your credit card again. That's right. You only need to key in one time and we lock the card for 1 hour by default. If you want 2 hours, also possible. So when the customer want to reorder, they just have to scan the QR
super
again.
irritating. I go to the restaurant, they make me key one time, I was like irritated.
Oh, I
It's
see.
irritating, no?
Right. So, well, there are two options. We are not entirely taking away, you know, your manual like payment. If customer, those who wants to, they can and they want to do it themselves, right? Actually, there's two kind of people. For myself, I also don't like to key in. But I already got Apple Pay. So when they scan, they just ask me Apple Pay, then okay lah, I already linked to my card. But for my husband and some people, right, they really like to make payment first and everything's on their mobile already. They don't even need to key in. So it depends. So therefore, we are not enforcing one like, you know, method on everybody. We give customer the option. If you want to pay cash, then you go counter. If you want to pay by card, you can use the QR. Well, and if you pay by card and use the QR, you have promo codes that you can use. You have rewards that, you know, Creative is going to give you. Yeah, so there are perks lah. So we want to drive people to do your own order, make your own payment, upsell yourself, and then the service crew literally just serve. So the service crew we will still retain, but retain for the tables that need help to do upselling or need help with service. Yeah, I believe eventually all of us will go cashless, but there is still a transition, you know, phase before we reach there. So from
if
now
we were to, sorry to cut you off. If we were to change, you will also change the the reservation. Sorry, not the CRM system.
CRM, we will not touch your CRM and or change first, but that's why we are just an add-on. So the CRM, if your outlet is still continuing to push, but we will call this like a creative wallet, like e-wallet. Yeah. So then you can see, you can compare the result, right? How much is your CRM bringing you in terms of additional sales?
But then you got two different types of members.
That's why we don't call it members. We can call it like a e-wallet, a rewards wallet. Yeah, just for the time being. That's why we put a 6 months trial. You try you want a 3 months, also possible. We will show you the result in 3 months' time. We always prepare a report. We show you 3 months ago and 3 months later with quantifiable result for you to make a choice lah. Eventually, you may want to just stick to one. Yeah.
Because you are able to set how you want to let customer to use these returning rewards. We can let customer to say, hey, this returning rewards is only valid for your next visit, for your dine-in or pick up or delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the same outlets.
Yeah.
So we are able to bring customer come back to the same store. So the one is actually okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Typically, we see the result is about 20%. When we send out the SMS to remind them to come back, be it in-store or online. If you don't want to confuse with in-store, then let's not do in-store, like reminder to come back in-store. We just do online. You will normally see approximately 20% of the people will come back. And 20% of the people who come back, if let's say, why we want to serve your in-store is because, let's say you got 100K worth of sales lah, right? And if I multiply by, 50% of them self-order, which is 50,000. 50,000 average ticket size, can I say $50? Yeah, so 50,000 divided by $50, you have about 1,000 customer walking in and out of your restaurant using QR. I already divide by 2 already, from 100K to 50. So you have 1,000 customers, members. Let's say, you have 20 over outlets. Let's just talk about 10 outlets lah. 10 outlets starts to use our QR. You have 10,000 members collection or, digital wallet. We don't call members so as not to confuse, per month. Not everybody will come back when we start to fire the SMS, but approximately we see the percentage for casual dining is about 20%, which is about 2,000. Let's say each of them spend about, online maybe it's higher, AOV, $75 delivery with you. there's about 150K worth of additional sales driven to your online. The online problem is no traffic. Like no matter who built for you, there is no traffic. But how do we drive traffic? And to us, the lowest hanging fruit are the people who visit your dine-in. These are people who already know you, and likely they will purchase from you for delivery. But nobody is capturing this, and nobody is doing the reminder. We wanted to show you the case study of other people. Why we say 3 months and 6 months is because first 3 months, right? First month, you don't see much impact on your sales. Second month, you start to see a little bit. Third month, you start to see. Because the first month, right, the system is busy collecting members, right? As people scan QR, every day got more members on more digital wallet on board, right? It's only started to issue the rewards, but the reminder haven't kicked in. The reminder is 2 reminders. Let's say you set 30 days, right? Expiry. On the 2nd week and on the 4th week, reminder will go out. So that's why normally the first month you don't see much because no reminders has gone out yet. But 2nd month you start to see already. 3rd month you see even more. It's a multiplier effect because month.
So what you're saying is, if you do a trial, you only want to do the e-ordering, the online ordering. Online. But you also need to have the QR code ordering, ma.
QR code.
Based on what you're saying, you're saying you use the QR code customers who know our customers, and then you drive them online, right?
Yeah.
But then if you're not integrated with POS, then how do you do QR code ordering?
Yeah. Okay, so good question. If we are not integrated to POS, how do we do QR code ordering? I answer that question first. We don't need to integrate to your POS. There are 2 reasons why people want to integrate to POS. Firstly is if you don't integrate to my POS, how do I fire the order to the kitchen, right? Yeah. Second is how do I do my settlement at the end of the day? So to answer the first question first, we integrate to the printer. We don't integrate to the POS. So the order will still fire via the same printer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure. So the kitchen is taken care of. Now, is the report, right? Do you have an ERP system that you use or
also the same POS vendor?
Oh, same POS vendor. I see. So we can integrate at the ERP level or the report level, not at the POS hardware level. So of course, integration it's possible even at the hardware level, but it's just that we realize that it's very sensitive, like for POS provider to open their backdoor for us to go in, you see. But if it's just putting a figure like finance just want to consolidate what is today's like total sales, right? We integrate at the report level, then it's much easier.
But then all my sales reports are all split into half.
Split into half, meaning
you pull sales report from POS, ma.
So your sales report you from your POS you push to the ERP system. Then GETS will also give you our figure for the day. It will also push back to same report. So whether you want to have 2 lines or you want to have 1 line and like merge, right? That part is a requirement that we will need to discuss because different restaurants have different needs. For example, we done a lot of integrations like that, including Katrina Holdings, all this like listed company.
Katrina use your POS?
Katrina doesn't use our POS, but Katrina use our other solutions. So it's the same because the POS is not by us. How do they get the figure to their ERP then? So therefore, we integrate at ERP level and not at the POS level. So we still achieve what finance wants to achieve lah. Yeah. And there is no reconciliation needed on our side because it's all payment made already. If my report today says like 3,500 worth of sales, right? You will see this money in your bank in 2 days' time. So it's a daily settlement that we do. So there is no need to unreconcile and then key into the POS. Then at night when they settle, they have to count the cash. So what happens is that they still continue to count the cash as per usual, how they settle for their POS. But if let's say your 1 day sales is 3,000, so if 1,500 goes through GETS, 1,500 goes through the POS, it just means that they have lesser money to count lah. GETS is 100% going to reconcile and tie on. It will straight away send the money to the bank. Yeah. So then the other part, which is I want to talk about how do we plan to, move forward with creative. This was our plan. So we wanted to discuss with you that you don't need to change us all at one go because I think it's a big decision to make, and most chain restaurants just, do modular. So this is what we plan. All creative brands, right? We plan to put you on Chope platform so that, you get to enjoy all the campaigns that Chope is organizing like, every month, especially now.
Doesn't have a delivery platform anymore, right? They got rid of it, right?
Correct. So they got rid of it, replaced by us. They informed everybody that they're going to phase out, because at that point they just quickly built one for COVID, but it was not mature enough. So therefore, they are not giving up on this part of the business. They do not want to be known as a reservation platform anymore. They want to be a food discovery platform. So they need to offer dining, pickup, delivery, reservation, deals, all kinds of options. So all our merchants, 1,000 of them, are now being ported on Chope platform. So consumers can now order, pick up, delivery, dine-in, reservation. So our plan was to, put all your brands on Chope platform, particularly the pick up delivery section, so that when Chope send out all these EDMs, give out all these, promo codes, they can also spend at your brands And then your own pickup delivery, right? Your own B2B, referring to your website, your Facebook button, your Google, you can consider, putting the link that we provide for you, which is, maybe bangkokjam.com.sg, your own URL, and start collecting your own members. Even if you don't consider using our in-store first, we can always move this phase 2, right? We can use this for phase 2. Let's just do the pickup delivery first, and we will already start collecting the members for you, and we will also start firing the reminders for you. From here, you can see how many people come back. Of course, we hope that you can give us like 3 brands and put it under phase 1 and trial, because it will be faster. It's a numbers game. The more digital wallet and vouchers that you give out, the more people will come back. But if it's easier, we can do the pickup delivery first, and then QR, you can probably, so we divide into 3 phase. QR later on, 2 months later, 3 months later, up to you. You can try take out 2-3 brands and do QR ordering. Why 3 brands is because sometimes one brand is not accurate. That outlet, we all know that may not be so good, or the staff may not welcome in-store ordering so much. We don't know, but let's just choose probably 2 or 3 brands to try out, then you can compare. And then finally, if you think that it's good enough, you want to change to all our QR ordering. Indeed, after Gets and TapSquare, Gets AOV, average order, is really higher than TapSquare. Members collected, it's also, members collected, sure, we will be much higher, because it's your data. Now, whatever you are collecting belongs to TapSquare. So you have confidence, then you can move on and, probably use our in-store QR for all your outlets. The pause is, you can be phase 4 on. You don't even want pause at all. Our pause is given for free anyway. You just pay your own hosting fee. That's all. So it's just to complete the equation, and then you only have one backend, one integrated backend, one integrated report to read. So it will be much easier that's why we say we are highly integrated, but yet to remove everything at one go is very scary for a lot of people. So you do step by step whenever you are ready, but you just know that you already found your solution towards an integrated solution, because all the other solutions are not integrated. So you take your time to test module by module, but you're on the right track. Because no matter who which vendor you choose right now, right, you're going to end up with the same situation. Got this, know that. Got that, know this. Change the whole, so it's the same. You're not going to achieve the end state that you want, which is one integrated solution. And we are very confident. That's why we go the percentage model, no setup fee. You try, then you understand.
Your percentage model is more expensive, actually.
But it's different. You cannot compare. There are also people that charge like a flat fee, but that there's not going to be any support. You upload your own menu, it's going to be buggy. There's a lot of things. So we hope you see us in a different way, and really numbers will tell. That's why we are so eager to show you numbers. We are, there are a lot of people that promise, but no numbers. Take a lot of effort to prepare numbers, because every 3 months we do a review with all these restaurants, and every 3 months we have relationship manager that provide all these reports. So they are so amazed, we are so amazed, and we can't wait to tell all the people who are not on board yet. Everybody is stuck here with percentage, but only when you see the result. So there is one merchant, we won't tell you the name we already masked the name. It's a chain restaurant, about 10 or 12 outlets. This year, their P&L increased by $4 million. And their 4 million is really from Gets. We will show you how it came about, even the targeted remarketing. We can also track. We send out all this like, oh, 5% going to expire soon, come back. How many people came back? And what was the average basket size? All this couldn't have happened if that reminder wasn't being sent out. And all these reminders, we don't charge at all. Yeah, so nobody will do that. Everybody will charge you 5% per SMS, 10 cents per SMS. We don't charge. And the reason why we don't charge is it's not cheap, you know. Like this brand has about close to 20,000 full PDPA members in 6 months' time. Every time we send out an SMS, right, the cost to us is close to $1,000. We also pay SMS gateway. But why are we willing to do that? Because we know that once the $1,000 is spent, you will see the sales starts to come in. Like people will come and redeem their voucher, and we will be able to earn back, because we charge a 5% for delivery, right? From there, and eventually it will still work out. So we already apply all these free SMSs to all our merchants, and we're just confident that it will work. For the business, it's also, you know, great because they don't need to upfront pay SMS fee, marketing costs. It's always difficult for marketers to raise budget to their bosses lah. Cannot justify ma. But so therefore, we are willing to pay this first, and then you will see the results. Yeah, so it's a different model lah. So it requires a bit of like change in mentality. Yeah. But seeing is believing. So we are eager to show you the numbers and all these testimonials. Therefore, we're putting a lot of effort to consolidate all this data. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Thank you so much for sharing. I know that this is a lot of information for you to put together.
Right.
Let me think about it. And I mean, actually, we are in the market for a new POS.
Oh, okay. You are looking for a new POS, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not happy with our current POS.
I see. Maybe you can try out one outlet first with us, your POS. And then you take this one outlet. It could be Typhoon, it could be Siam Kitchen. We are located in Toa Payoh, so you have one in Toa Payoh, right? So we can just test one. You test one outlet full, like POS, pickup, delivery, QR. Then you can see, oh, how it all works together. Yeah, and then when you have confidence enough, you can deploy to the other brands and the other outlets. So probably if you have time, like maybe Monday, Tuesday, we can do a full demo. Either we meet you at your office, or you want to do Zoom, also possible. Then we run through the case studies numbers with you, and then you can discover, you know, further on your POS. What are your requirements? We also want to show you our POS and see whether it's suitable for you to use, because after all, changing POS is I would say the functions are more or less the same, but different user interface ma. So therefore, it's just like asking my mother to change from like Android to Apple. You know, it's the same for the uncles and aunties or the service crew, right? It's just different interface, and they may feel like,
for the outlets that we don't want to do ordering through QR code, right? We want to take order for customers. Do you have like a e-waiter solution for us?
Yes. Yeah. So they can take the iPad mini or like regular iPad size. Just go to the table and take order.
They cannot do it from their phone?
Phone cannot, because it's quite heavy. Yeah. So as in the software is quite heavy. So there are a lot of things inside. It has to be.
So it's just a matter of getting more iPads.
Yes, correct. Which we can help you through the PSG grant. Yeah. Mini also.
But that counts under the 1%.
No. As long as manual order, no 1%. The 1% is just for the QR. People do QR themselves.
But we have quite a few stores where we have no QR code, no?
Correct. So you see whether you want to do QR lo. I mean, we suggest that for fast casual can do QR lah. But the full service, I understand you got some Italian, right? Restaurant cannot run full service. Actually, full service also can. We have a lot of full service, but I know it takes a while for the full service people to accept the idea. Then we can leave those first. Then you just use the regular iPad to take order. And our POS has this e-waiter function that you are looking for. We can give you a full demo. If you want.
Okay. I get back to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is next week a good time? Like maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Is next week a good time? Not really.
But later part of the week. Oh, Christmas already.
No, it's not that. When is a good time?
Yeah. How about following Monday?
23rd, okay?
23rd.
Oh, you're all on leave already. No, but I want the ops to be there lah.
Okay.
Okay, actually 22nd.
22nd, huh? Can?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Okay, 22nd, 3 o'clock. Yeah, you can bring in the ops people.
I think we first have a pause meeting.
Yeah.
Works.
And
then we have and then we need to, the marketing will also need to see the detail of how the CRM system will work.
yes, correct. The different stakeholders. Great. We like this kind of meeting because all the stakeholders are here. They can voice out their concern, then we can share.
Yeah, because our marketing team also helps to do the menus uploading, and we're just spending way too much time and money sorting out operational issues, and it's not functioning.
Correct. Totally understand what they are going through. Yeah. And we do 22nd, right? You were saying Thursday, huh?
We do 22nd, yes, Thursday, 3 o'clock.
Thursday, 3 o'clock, 22nd, right? Okay, then we can send out the invite.
Okay, but I need to see the system, okay?
Yes,
because if the
So
ops
it's more
people
like a
don't like
demo.
the system, then after that, this whole exercise is a waste of time.
Correct. Would you want a face-to-face or do you want a Zoom?
I think if we're bringing in the ops team, it's better to do face-to-face.
Okay, can.
You
Then
come to
we
our
meet at
office?
Yeah, we meet at your office. Can, no
Okay.
problem.
You have
So
our
to-
office address. It's if you Google it, you'll find it lah. 211
Yes.
Henderson Road.
Henderson Road. Okay, can. I'll Google it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Bye.
Yep. Bye.
See you, Bonnie.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Bonnie. Thank you.
I realized something that I don't always do, which is make sure that next meeting that is fixed. 你懂吗？就是
这个很厉害。
哇，一定要 ask for it. If not, you cannot get
这
it.
个很厉害。
Yeah,
这
just
个是
get it.
Irene 这个
Yeah,
太厉害了。
因为 there is no call action.
No call to action.
Yeah, like
你不问今天不问，I think 就没有。
问不到的，你一定要定下来的，要 force 拿个。
这个怎么没有啦？你们没有做的？你们以前怎么做的？
他好像换一个包做的。